Alright, it's the one we're tearing time today called the Bluebird. No, this ain't the Bluebird. This is. Man, can't think of the name of it. This is called the Blue Angel. The Blue Angel. Tied a couple of these up the other day, and when I got done, I realized I'd used the wrong thread on it. Didn't like it. These are also Patriot baits, some of their specialty colors. Figured out how to beat YouTube and Facebook with music, copyrights. Play Mauve records on the record player. Don't seem like they bother me if I'm doing that. But we're going to start out with a kind of like a baby blue thread. Wrap it all the way down, wrap it all the way back up. Make it pretty tight. You don't want that thread base or anything underneath of it. You don't want anything above this layer to slip. This is how you achieve that. Give something for all your glues, something for your threads, something for everything else kind of bite a hold of. We're going to start out with yellow hackle feathers. And these are going to be a 16th ounce jig heads. That's what we're going to use. Got a little bit of yellow in that head. We use a little bit of yellow in the tail. Comes out pretty good. There was one out of that batch the other day that came out good where you couldn't see the thread. It was this one. That's what we're doing today. 2 more of those. These are what the guys at Patriot Baits were going to do their 1,000-page like giveaway, which I felt honored to be included on that. Some of my hand-tied jigs. But we'll see. We'll post this video to Facebook. We'll paste it to YouTube, and we'll see what they got to say about Hank Williams Jr. They might say no. But I was really afraid they was getting ready to suspend my account. So I straightened up. I fixed it. But as soon as I get this video done, I'm putting YouTube back on and I'm cranking up the stuff on my playlist on that. And we was using kind of like a navy blue flash on this one. That's what we're using. And we're going to use one whole strand. We're going to bend it over, cut it in half. And then I usually bend that over and cut it in half. But we're going to flash them up pretty nice. We're going to use all of it. Usually I use half of a strand. But on these we're going to go all out and use the whole strand. And we ain't got nothing else to do during this so-called pandemic. Tying my jigs. I'm 6 foot away from everybody. Yeah. This is going to be our body. It's thin. I don't like how thin it is. So being that it's that thin, we're going to make it thicker. The way I achieve that is kind of like with my flash. Loop it together. We're going to cut it right there. Now we got it looped over twice. And sometimes you'll find even some of your chenille will come out better if you do this. Then we're going to loop it again. Got one more loop. I'm going to cut that loop. And we are going to twist that together right there at the end. I don't know if I can find my camera. So basically all we are doing is turning this thin chenille into one thick, heavy piece of chenille. Sometimes if you don't have it, or you can make it work, sometimes you're better off to do that. And that's a new age tinsel chenille. And what I mean by that is it's kind of got some flash made into it. I overglued that body just a little bit. I'll smooth that out some. Then when I get ready to wrap this, I'm just going to twist it up even more. Thought I seen a piece there break loose. And you'll see how it's getting thicker. And we're going to start wrapping it. And this jig comes out pretty good. Definitely one I would fish. They gave me 15 jig heads with different colors, and Sam McPherson at Patriot Baits, he said just work your magic on them. Sometimes I like doing that. Sometimes I like just getting to be kind of creative. Only bad thing about doing that is I'll tie one up and stand back and look at it and go, damn, I don't like that. And I'm down a jig head, which is exactly what I did the other day. And I said that sometimes. Sometimes you'll picture something in your head and you'll think, man, that's going to be an awesome looking jig. And you get done and you go, nah, I don't like that. You know, if you got a couple dozen jig heads, it ain't that big of a deal. When you don't have those jig heads to replace that, sometimes you got to call the guy you get your jig heads from and ask him to make you a couple more for emergency. But you see that right there, we whip finished it once. And I want to whip finish it one more time because of not something different I'm doing, but this is Amazon thread and I don't trust it just yet. Boom, just like that. And I'll show you what I mean by the Amazon thread. See how it's all pulled nice and tight? Now watch what happens when I let go of it. See that? Yep. Careful what you get off Amazon. Buy small quantities of it until you decide if that's what you like or not before you go and buy a bunch of it in bulk. And I'll even show you this kit came like this. This is what it came. And it is actually fly tying thread. And maybe that's common. It's the first time I've ever seen it, and it kind of freaked me out a little bit. I wasn't sure about it. But that's how the Blue Angel comes out. That's it. Cool little jig. Give me a like, share, subscribe, send me a message. Let me know if you want to see me do something different. You'll be here in the garage today, tying quite a few jigs up. Trying to stay away from the coronavirus. But give me a like, share, subscribe. Let me know what you think. Send me a message. See ya.